friend. Come on in, Mama. Let's have some breakfast. Get this texted out to everyone. Mom. Okay, text is on its way. If you're watching, say hey. I want to hear from you. Make sure you say good morning, because I love to see you. Hey, Jackie. Get Instagram going. All right, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Join me for some breakfast. Good morning, Beverly. I've already started to cook a little piece of my breakfast, which I'll show you in a minute. But I'm making a little delicata this morning. I'm making a fuel pull breakfast this morning. And so I've already got my delicata cooking because it was kind of wet in the fridge and I wanted it time to dry out and crisp up. Hey, hey, if you're on Instagram, make sure you say hi. Or Facebook or YouTube. All right, so I am fuel cycling, as I told you guys. Maybe, I think, anyway, that I told you I was fuel cycling this week. So today, thank you. I brain cramped there for a minute. I'm a little tired. I didn't sleep a whole lot last night. I went to bed late with my mom. I went up to visit my mom yesterday and get my hair done, and I slept on the couch, which was incredibly comfortable, by the way. An incredibly comfortable couch. But I still, stayed up late, got up early to drive home 2 hours this morning. So fuel cycle. I am on day 5 of my fuel cycle. And a fuel cycle, if you're not Trim Healthy Mama or you have never heard of a fuel cycle, it's where you cycle through all the fuels 2 days at a time. It really drives home the fuel types for you. It can help break up stalls. It can help bring you back, bring you like focusing back to the real fuels of Trim Healthy Mama, and it helps you be less kind of all over the place with your fuels. It just kind of pulls it back together. That is a blue orchid, Marianne. Isn't that pretty? My daughter bought me that. Isn't she sweet? She's always buying me orchids to kill. I'm always like, Marianne, I love you so much, but you're buying me something that I'm literally going to murder in no time flat. Because, do you see my thumbs? They are not green. Oh, thanks, Nikki. I'm glad you're not secret. I'm glad you came on to say hi. All right, I steamed some broccoli. So, okay, I started to talk about fuel cycles. I am on day, 5. And so today is a fuel pull day, y'all. That means, thanks, Laura. That means that, yeah, that's how I usually kill it, Marianne. 1 ice cube a week. I kill it slowly and cold. I just kill them. A fuel pull is both low fat and low carb. So all day today and tomorrow I will be eating only fuel pulls. Low carb, low fat. So that sounds scary, right? An all day fuel pull day can sound a little terrifying, but I'm going to show you just how much food I can eat on a fuel pull day. Fuel pull days are actually, I always dread them. I'm always nervous about them, and then they're always some of my favorite days of the fuel cycle because there's so many amazing fuel pull recipes. There's so many. There's like mud on my cutting board from those mushrooms. I did clean them. Actually, I lied. I didn't. I don't clean things. Mud is good for you. God made dirt. Dirt don't hurt. Extra nutrients. Actually, I think they're pre-washed, but there was a little chunk of mud. All right, mushrooms, onions. The beauty, you guys, of a fuel pull meal is that you can seriously load up. And yes, mud is a fuel pull. Ooh, there's a rotten tomato. That's nasty. You can seriously load up on the veg, okay? So I'm making an omelet this morning that is going to be so full of veggies, it probably won't even be an omelet by the time I'm done. It'll be a pile of veggies with eggs. Some broccoli, onions, mushrooms, and tomatoes is what I'm going to put in my omelet with some chicken sausage. I like to, I can cook the eggs and just put the veggies in it. Tracy. I'm doing egg beaters, Mallory. Egg beaters. Tracy said, the dirt won't hurt ya unless somebody peed in the dirt. Okay, these are a lean protein. I like chicken sausage. I like Canadian bacon or ham deli meat. Chicken breast is usually my go-to. So when you're doing a fuel cycle, I cooked up 10 pounds of chicken breast, like a bag. Was it 10 pounds? No, 5 pounds. Sorry. A frozen bag of chicken breast. I cooked it in the crock pot until it was all cooked through and falling apart, nice and moist. And I've been eating off that. I cooked that on Monday because during a fuel cycle, I'm going to have 2 E-days and 2 fuel pull days, so I'm going to have lots of need for chicken breast. Right, beaver meat, that too. Yes, Kara, egg beaters are egg whites with added beta carotene and sometimes some seasoning. Like this one has onion powder, but I use them in everything. They don't taste oniony. So yeah, they're just egg whites with beta carotene. But my brain goes, they're eggs. It's a Hannaford, it's a local brand that we get here, Laura. It's a maple flavored breakfast sausage. It's a chicken store-bought, or obviously store-bought. So on the side of this, I'm having hash. Nope, egg whites are not a carb. There's no carbohydrates, Mallory, in an egg white. They're a fuel pull. You can eat them with an e-meal because they are a lean protein and they have no fat. So, but they are not a carb source on their own. There's nothing in them. These have 0 fat, 0 carbs, 5 grams of protein. Yes, 3 to 4 ounces is what, it's not a number protein for a fuel pull, but you want to be more careful on your protein and stick to like 3 to 4 ounces if you're having meat. The eggs are, you can really do up the egg whites because they're like slimy air. Good for everyone. Good for all the fuels. Nothing, Randy. I put nothing in my crock pot. Right, Tracy. I put my chicken breast in the crock pot frozen with no water or nothing. And I just turned it up on high. That's it. And it works perfect. They come out beautifully moist, lots of liquid. All right. Okay, here's my added fat. So, Marianne, you don't want any fats in your fuel pull meats with added, like heavy fats. So it's lean proteins that you're looking for. You don't want regular sausage, bacon. You don't want dark meat pork. Like you can have pork loin, the really lean pork loin. You don't want fatty fish. You don't want chicken with skin, dark chicken, steak. If you're having ground beef, you want it to be ultra lean, like 96% or 93% that you rinse really, really well. Just like any. Probably, I think I cooked it maybe 6 hours, and then I drained out the water. I drained out the liquid. Thank you, Elena. Thank you. It's very different for me. I've always wanted cuckoo crazy pants curls, and now I have them. Like big crazy curls that people were like, "Oh my gosh, look at her curls!" That's what I've always wanted. What I got. I love it. All right, I need some seasonings. I gotta turn this down. Hold on. Gotta get some seasonings. Garlic. Cayenne, that's good enough for today, I guess. The veggies, Kay, are broccoli, a little onion, a little tomato, and some mushroom, and then chicken sausage. I like cayenne. And then I'm going to put nutritional yeast in there with I've got 2 wedges of Laughing Cow, that's my added fat. Some nutritional yeast on the inside. Hot sauce I'll put on the outside. See if this comes off my pan, because you know eggs are pretty sticky, but it's gonna come. I just need a tougher spatula. If this is tough enough or not. It'll be hard to close because she is full. She is a full omelet. If I had some berries, I'd put a few berries on the side, but I don't. I ate them all. Thanks, Kay. Whoop. Flinging sausage. I really want to flip this because my Laughing Cow is on this side and I want to melt it, but I don't want to destroy it. Whatever, I destroyed it anyway. Who cares? It's just an omelet. It's not like anybody's here judging my omelet, right? Here's my other side. Okay? I told ya. Veggie it up. If you're having a fuel pull, eat the veggies. I don't want to hear, I don't eat veggies. I don't like veggies. No, that is not the attitude we should have. This is delicata. I just had a little left over. So delicata is a fuel pull. But even delicata, even though it's a fuel pull, you don't want to eat 2 cups of delicata in a fuel pull because it has a mild amount of carbs, okay? A little tiny bit of carbs. It's very, very low. But I don't need to load up on squash with this, but I just had some left over in my fridge that I've seared over there. Give my cucumber testimony. Oh, about veggies, yeah. For people that say they don't eat veggies. I referred to veggies, peas. I still refer to peas as that. Whoops, I wanted it on this side. So it falls in line with my plate. Because that matters a whole lot. None at all, actually. I made a total mess. It's all over my counter. There's a shocker. Wow, shocker. KJ made a mess. I hated veggies so bad that the sight of cucumbers would literally make me gag. One taste of a cucumber, and I was like, not kidding. I just started that. I'm going to add some to it. It would make me heave, okay? Hated it. Not just dislike, I need hot sauce, but hated. Swore I'd never love cucumbers as long as I lived. Well, guess what? Cucumbers, I eat them almost every day now. Peas, I won't be changing my opinion on anytime soon. Like never. Gotta have hot sauce or it ain't eggs. Whoop. Deal with that later. I'm gonna put a... Don't you eat that. Or lick it. Oh, you just licked it. You're gonna appreciate that later. Come on. I'm gonna put a little sprinkle of Parmesan cheese because this adds so crazy much, okay? So crazy much. Mallory, I just started eating them. I just started. Here's the thing. People that say I hate veggies, this is how they're cooking them. They're throwing a bag of frozen broccoli into their microwave and they're microwaving it and putting it on their plate. And they're saying, ugh, it's gross. I hate veggies. Or they're, boiling cauliflower and attempting to eat it. Or they're just, you have got to load the actual heck out of your vegetables with seasonings. Like, I don't have to do it like I used to, but this has got quite a fair amount of seasoning. I've got hot sauce, nutritional yeast, tons of different veggies, seared them. You've got to be creative with them. Put your broccoli in a frying pan with a tablespoon of butter, put a whole bunch of nutritional yeast on it, put a little bit of water, and put a cover on it and let it steam that way. And then take the cover off and let it sear and get browned. And then add more seasonings. And then make Laughing Cow cheese sauce and pour all over it. Okay? There are ways to love your veggies. You just got to work differently. Don't boil them and overcook them to death and then be like, oh, they're disgusting. Yeah, the way you cooked them, they are. Even Gordon Ramsay be gagging over that. All right. That's my fuel pull, okay? So don't be saying, I can't eat fuel pull. Fuel pull days are too hard. I'm too hungry on a fuel pull day. Well, then you're not doing it right. Because seriously, dang, girl, you can cook. All right, I gotta put my dirty dishes in the dishwasher and restart this baby. Why I'm doing it on camera, I don't know. You probably don't care to watch me load my dishwasher. And then I have to go to work. Thanks for joining me this morning. I hope you all have a beautiful Thursday. I have thought all day that it's Friday. My pants are sliding down. All day I have thought it was Friday. It is not Thursday. I know, never mind. It's not the day you think it is. Let's just go with that. I love you. Have a great day. And I will see you back tomorrow for another fuel pull breakfast because tomorrow's day 2 of fuel pull for me. So I love you all for real. Have a great day. See you next time.